It is officially day 15, which means it is week 3 of the 30-day Domino challenge. This week is all about working on this Domino project. My goal is to make at least 1 Screenlink clip per day, ideally 2 in order to stay on track, but we're gonna see how it goes. I caught myself. I was about to clean up this pile, but then I realized that's actually procrastinating because I started a project yesterday and I didn't finish it. So I should just start by finishing the project instead of cleaning up and then waiting until it gets way too late. So I'm going to start building and then I'm going to eat lunch. Sometimes if I couple building with eating food, it works. Like first I'm gonna build and then I can eat lunch, and then I can eat dinner. I understand that can get unhealthy if it's like gone to the extreme, but it is motivating to get Domino set up. So let's start building. So it's already been 24 minutes. I just finished this cube. And basically what's gonna happen is the domino line is going to fall off the fireplace into this cube, and then that's gonna trigger back down to a domino line. This is kind of a neat way to go from a really tall elevation back down to the ground in a very controlled manner. To get the domino line up on top of the fireplace, I'm using the tape hinge trick. I do have a tutorial on that. If you haven't seen it yet, you can click right here. But basically the field starters are going to pull the string, which pulls the domino on top of the fireplace to knock down in the opposite direction. So it's been 35 minutes of building. That went by really fast, and now I'm going to celebrate and eat lunch. I will finish this after lunch. Had a good lunch, now off to building. I'm going to knock down this clip and finish it up. Check out this cool spiral I made. It's a very interesting shape. Spent a good hour cleaning things up, so now it's all ready to build tomorrow and on to the next day. It is day 16, it is a Friday, and usually on Fridays, I'm like scrambling to get the next day's video out. So I'm going to build for 30 minutes now because I know later in the night, I'm going to be just like, I can't think about anything else except posting the video and getting it finalized and ready for the next day. So we're gonna start building. I'm going to be spelling out a word or a hashtag. You'll see how it comes out. 33 minutes and I've built Potter and dominoes. So I'm using the planks of wood sort of as a straight edge so I can line up all the letters and make sure that it's all in a straight line. So it's technically Saturday morning, like really early morning, like 3 a.m. And I realized I needed to make 1 more Screenlink clip for the video, so I'm still staying up from Friday night making a Screenlink clip. I needed a clip that went from a black floor to my wooden floor, and this counts for part of my minutes for Saturday. All right, I just made this in 20 minutes. Hopefully it works. Let's knock it down. Yeah, perfect. I've got my 20 minutes of building for today. I need to really go to bed though. What's up, Domino community? It is day 17 and I stayed up way too late last night. I'm pretty tired, not gonna lie. This is definitely, like, I know this is like not sustainable and I should probably go to bed earlier and probably work on the videos earlier. But I don't know what happens. It's just like, if I get it all done in a whole day, it's like I'm super productive. But then also I'm like messed up the next week because I stayed up late. So I've already built 20 minutes because I did last night, technically today, early morning. So I only need to build 10 more minutes, but I'm going to finish this domino project and topple it today. So it's just gonna be another chill day and I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Also, I just found out that Lily Topples the World won the audience award for the San Francisco Film Festival, which is crazy! Another award for the documentary. That just means so much to me and I'm so excited for y'all to see it. I know I keep saying like it's not out yet, but it will be. Hopefully sometime this year, but we will see. Harry Potter is now built. I now need to just make the connection lines and then we can knock it down. Woo! Perfect. Okay, that was like the cleanest fall down. The texture on the H5 domino creations is so good that like literally none of the dominoes slid out. They're all just like resting on top of one another, and it looks really clean. That's a solid 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've got a whole bunch of half bridges, so I'm gonna stack them on top of each other to make a giant staircase. And that was 30 minutes of building already. Check it out. All right, it is day 19 and I'm about to start building. It's actually not the day, it's nighttime, but I was exercising and prioritizing my health because I haven't done that in a while, so needed to catch up on that. And now I'm going to be starting a new Screenlink clip, but unfortunately I'm not able to show you a lot of it, so just bear with me. Well, it's been 42 minutes and I'm a little bit tired, so I'm going to head to bed. Okay, it's April 20th. It is officially the 2/3 mark of the domino challenge and I'm feeling all right. I've already been building for about 2 hours, but you'll see that footage in a different video. For now, I'm going to be working on a simple domino line. Let's go get building. So a little bit of a behind the scenes on how I make Screenlinks. Sometimes I like to set up the camera first so that I know exactly where I can build. And that way I know the project is going to be centered, it's going to be framed well. I know exactly where I can build the in and out point and how far I need to make that domino line. And I've been marking out the corners of where the edge of the frame is. Now what's interesting is that from the camera, it looks rectangular, but in real life, it's not. It's actually a trapezoid, because the camera's pointing down on an angle, it's not directly overhead. It's all about perspective. It's not necessarily how straight you make your domino lines, it's where the camera is placed in relation to your domino project. Just a little bit of food for thought. It's interesting. I might play around with that idea for a future video, but anyways, let's start building. All right, this is a slightly sketchy crossover. It's going from a double line to a single line, and in between the two double lines, we have a crossover that's going on top of some stacked dominoes. But the trick is, I've taped these two together so there's two vertical dominoes, and it's also tape hinged to the ground. So when these dominoes fall, it should push the fallen line into this clear domino. It's a pretty far gap. It's more than a domino height, but I think it'll work. Those are my famous last words. I think it'll work. It makes me think I probably should have done that like closer towards the beginning of the clip rather than the middle of the clip, because if it does fail there, then I will have to rebuild the entire thing, but it'll work. It'll work. I think it'll work. That's always something that I probably should have thought about earlier, but like if there's a really risky part, put it in the beginning so that you can rebuild it and it won't be like too fallen over, you know what I mean? Also, it's really hard to vlog and build at the same time. Like I'm constantly trying to think about what to film next while also thinking about what I'm building. It's hard to do both. That is something that I'm also finding as I'm doing this challenge. All right, the project is finished. That was a pretty quick build. Twisting and turning all the way to the other side. The crossover worked, yay. All right, that is the end of day 20. I have built for 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tomorrow I will also be building for hopefully a few more hours and getting more Screenlink clips done, but that is a wrap. All right, it's day 21 and I'm going to build a really simple project today. Just a very straightforward domino wall with 2 colors, and then that'll be it. Yeah, and then also I need to finish editing a video tonight, so that's what I'll be doing. Anyways, let's start building. So when I do Screenlinks, I like to save the in and out line. So I just have random blocks of the maroon and yellow dominoes just scattered on the floor. But it makes it really easy to build a new Screenlink clip, and then I don't need to get the dominoes again. They're just kind of already there. This is a cool way to pick up dominoes and move them easily. Just go like this, put them on their side, and move it wherever you need to go. So that is the end of day 21. The wall is finished, and I am looking forward to the last week of the 30-day domino challenge. Not because it's ending, but because then I can say I finished the challenge, and it's done and I completed it. Just the fact that I went through the challenge is enough. How are you doing with the challenge? If you are also doing it, let me know. What is your plan moving into the last week of the 30-day domino challenge? Is there something that you want to accomplish in the final week? Is there something that, maybe you want to switch your schedule or just build, even 5 out of the 7 days? Whatever that is, let me know what your goal is, and let's finish up this challenge strong. You've got this. I'm so proud of everyone who's been doing the challenge with me. I've been seeing your Instagram posts and the stuff on YouTube. People have been going every single day, and that is incredible. I just want to say thanks for doing the challenge, and I hope it's going well. I hope you're having fun, and I'm really proud of you all. I want to give a shout out to our featured community member, Koali Dominoes, who is an emerging domino artist and have been making some great domino projects. Best of luck in the challenge. Thank you for watching. I hope these videos are interesting, and as always, I'm Lily Hevish, and keep on building.
Oh,